Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to build your own GenAI invoice agent that automatically checks your customer invoices, looks up due dates, and returns real-time information from your database. And if this sounds very complicated for you, don't worry, it's actually pretty straightforward. I'm Christophe Atten, and I've been working for more than 10 years in the field of AI. And since 2022, I teach people to use AI and GenAI for their business and themselves. Many people ask me, how can I create an AI agent that actively retrieves and manages my billing data? Well, that's exactly what I will show you in this video. I've created this AI agent exclusively for AI Finance Club, but it's designed to seamlessly be adapted to your company's invoice database for maximum efficiency. And in the video, I will walk you through the demo and provide a full step-by-step breakdown of the AI agent. Plus, the full code template will be available for free in my community. So just go down to the link, it will be totally free, and you will have access to the code. We'll learn three main parts: how to create and initialize a local database for Python to simulate your invoices, how to integrate a GenAI agent, which is retrieving those informations from the database, and then how to loop user queries, so the function, in real time, so the agent is deciding whether to call this or use the knowledge of the agent itself for accurate billing update. Okay, so let's gonna create our invoice agent. For that, we are importing OpenAI and SQLite3. For those who don't know what SQLite3 is, it's a local database letting you create a table, doing select queries, insert queries, and so on, such as a real database, similar to PostgreSQL, MySQL, and so on. Afterwards, we're going to import our OpenAI key. For security purposes, I put it in TXT file, but you can even encrypt it so you have more security. Then we're going to create our table. Our table will have 5 columns: the customer ID, the name, the amount, the due, and the status. Just random information: 10,001 is the first customer ID. We're creating 100 sample points, random amount, random due dates, and so on. Then we're going to create the agent tool. In this case, we just have one tool, which is the invoice. Get the bill status of an invoice. So we're going to create a function which takes as an input a customer ID, and afterwards the select to the database, retrieving the information, formatting in a JSON format, and then returning it in the response. And then is really the important part which comes. It's the description of that tool, because based on this, the LLM is deciding which tool you should call at what given point. Because you could ask a question who a given person is, which has nothing in relation with the tool which you have in your set of actions. But if you describe a tool very precisely, the LLM will know, based on the description, when to call this particular tool and not to do it in the wrong moment. So let's execute this. Then we're going to create our agent. We're using the beta assistant of OpenAI. We're using GPT-4 Turbo. And then we are defining our function. The function with invoice tool to the real function itself. We're creating our client based on OpenAI, the thread for communication. And then we're going to have a while loop, which is running as long as and later quit. And it will create a user message, it will create a run of the thread. And then it will wait until we receive the result from the assistant. And there's a lot of code below, but this is just for demonstrating you really at what point the chatbot is doing what. So let me demonstrate it. Who is Steve Jobs? In particular use case, you will see that it will not call a function, but it will just respond on his knowledge. It will tell you it's in progress until we have the result. And you always see the assistant response is Steve Jobs was an American investor, so on. But if I now ask, what is the status of the bill from customer? Again, one status in progress. It will tell me then at what point it will require an action to answer. It will check, okay, how many tools I have, one, with the tool ID, very low number. And then based on that function to call, get bill status name, remember, the customer ID, which I have to select out, and then the response received from the database. So for customer 10,001, the name of the customer, the due, the amount to pay still, when it was due, or when is it due, in this case in future. Based on this response received from the function, the LLM will not just respond to the question based on his knowledge, because he doesn't have the knowledge trained in from your database, but it will use it as a context. So it will take the question, what is the status of the bill from customer 10,001, plus the JSON formatted context, with all information, and it will formulate you respond, the current state of the bill, and so on. Formatted, nicely structured. As always, I hope this video was really helpful for you, so for learning how to use tools, AI agents, and to create a tool working from A to B. If you found this guide useful, consider sharing with your friends, dropping me a like or comment. It means the world for me, and I'm already eager to discuss with my friends and followers, so to see where we can head to for next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.